All right, so what do I think about the Blair Witch? I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Sure, the graphics are, nothing mind blowing. They look, they look good, and it has a nice sense of realism. I mean, you feel as if you are really here in this forest. But I honestly think that this game would have been better for the virtual reality. I honestly believe that this game was meant to be made for virtual reality. If one game should have been made for virtual reality, that's this game. This game like really begs and screams for virtual reality. Now the choppiness. Let's talk about you know, the screen tear and all that. Now this is like 28, 29 frames per second. Look, I can deal with 30 frames per second. Okay, it's not that bad. All right, I know some of you don't like this. I get it. I understand that. On the PC version, I'm sure you can get 60. At least I hope you can get 60. But I can't test it because I can't download the damn game. Uh, but I think this is still playable because you have to remember this is not Call of Duty. This is a game, detective game, where you are exploring most of the time. It's not for everyone. The whole purpose of this game is for you to solve the mystery and to collect the data. That's why it's priced at $29.99. The reason I'm not complaining about this game because it's part of Game Pass, so I mean I can still enjoy it. If you paid for this game, then I mean sure you should definitely complain. But it does look scary at times, especially when it gets dark, and then when the time does changes here in this game. There's also rain, and at times it gets scary. But I would recommend that you play this game with a good set of speakers or a good surround system. But overall, it's not bad, man. It's like I'm okay with 30 frames per second. I'm okay with 30 frames per second like this. It doesn't bother me. Okay. No one seems to complain about 30 frames per second on Red Dead Redemption 2. And Red Dead Redemption 2 was 30 frames per second. But look, I understand your arguments. I understand. You were hoping that maybe this game was going to be able to pull 60 frames per second. Uh, I was hoping for that too. I was hoping for the 60 frames per second. But I don't think the developers ever wanted to make this game to be 60 FPS. It's not that uh, Xbox One X can handle it. I know what Xbox One X can handle. It's just that they felt that this game doesn't need to be. I mean, you can still run. I mean, it's still, it's not that bad. You can still run. But I just think that this game would look better if it was on virtual reality. Now, you do have your radio over here. You can get your flashlight. You can call in the radio. You can switch to a different channel. Okay? So the game is not that bad. Guys, this is why I always like to try things out for myself. Okay? Even though I appreciate your feedback, I appreciate your input, I appreciate everyone's opinion, but I need to see if this is my cup of tea. Okay? So, that's the way I like to look at things. And both me and Demetrios, we have the same taste. We like to try games before we say anything about them. I think you should try the game before you even start complaining. You know, but that doesn't mean just because you didn't like the game, that doesn't mean automatically that I'm not gonna like the game. Just because some people didn't like the control, doesn't mean I'm not gonna like the control game. So everybody has their own. Like I like Wreckfest. I like the Wreckfest, that racing derby game, but a lot of you didn't seem to like it. So, but I did. Okay. So what about the game? You know, you do have a dog. You're looking for this guy, Kid Sean, Peter Sean or something like that. There's a photo of him over here. You can look at your backpack. You can see what you collected on your backpack. Now, dog snack, that's only, I think, when dog is hurt. You give him that. I don't think you can feed him whenever you want. Hold on. I think that's why that is there. At least that's what I think. Because you cannot give him that snack whenever you want. Now, this is this kid, Peter. I think Peter. That's him. And you're looking for this kid. Um, I mean, this is a type of a game that you shouldn't rush through it. You take your time and you explore. Uh, I might do a live stream of this tomorrow if I get a chance, like around maybe 5 o'clock. I'll try to connect this to my Xbox One X. And it's an interesting game, but you really have to focus. You really have to dig deep and pay attention, explore everything, look around, see things, you know. Because this is an explorer game. You really have to explore. Don't rush through it. Take your time. Now, can you go anywhere you want to go? Kind of. Yes, you can. But it's not an open world game, okay? Listen, guys. Yes, you can go wherever you want to go, but it's not an open world game. It's kind of limited, linear, open, and you can easily get lost in this game, you know. And a lot of people are trying to rush through this game. Guys, this game, it's not for everyone. You're gonna have to spend some time trying to figure things out, look at everything, check everything, explore everything, and then collect. This is a detective game. It's really not a horror survival. Sure, there's some horror elements to it because you're the victim, because you don't know what's terrorizing you. That's what horror means. But it's mainly a thriller, detective slash horror game. You know, that's what that is. I mean, it is a horror game, but it's not like I'm gonna shit my pants like 24/7, that type of a game. Okay, it's not like that. But there's of course scary elements of it. I mean, look, it's my first impressions. I like it. I want to try the PC version if I can download it. I think on PC I'll truly appreciate this game, and that's what I've been trying. If I can get this game, if I can download the PC version tomorrow, if I can get the PC version, then I'm gonna live stream the PC version. But if I can't download it, then forget it. If I'm able to download the PC version tomorrow or tonight, then I'll do the PC version, okay? That's like the only way. But if I can't download it, then guys, this will be it. You know, it's still 4K, but it's not true native 4K, okay? This is not a native 4K, you know. I think it's a checkerboard 4K. At least that's what I think. Anyway, well, there you have it, guys. So, I did also a live stream on a mixer, but guys, there's no point of me going to the mixer because none of you guys show up on the mixer. And there's only like 3 people that showed up, and those are the ones that I really appreciate. Like Al, he showed up, and the other 2 guys showed up whom I know. But yeah, that's why I don't go to Mixer, guys. It's like what's the point? My main thing is YouTube. That's where everybody. That's where all of you know me. Every single one of you know me from YouTube. You don't know me from Mixer. So. Anyway, there you have it. So that's what I think, my first impressions and everything. So there you go. It's not for everyone, but I think those of you who like detective type of games, mystery games, I think you will like this. Okay, it has a little bit of that X-Files detective type of a mystery type of a game. All right, well, there you have it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. keep an eye on my community forums, guys. Keep an eye on my community forums. All right. So there you have it.